Hi, welcome to Cvtv. I'm Mitchell Wilson.
And I'm Tanner Janda.
Our first video is by our own Tanner Janda. We hope you enjoy it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our 11th annual Red Carpet Talent Show.
Tonight, we'll have 12 amazing acts for you.
We had a lot of diverse talents tonight. We had dancing, singing, instrument improv. We had magic too, that was probably the best.
On Friday the 14th, Castleview had their 11th annual Tri-Am Talent Show. This year highlighted many different talents ranging from singing and dancing to an improv jazz group.
Maybe I waited too long. Maybe I played my cards wrong. Oh, just a little bit. Oh, baby,
This talent show is for students at Castleview to showcase their individual talents through solo acts or group acts and to perform in front of an audience. And it also works as a very good Tri-Am fundraiser. Tri-Am is the Music Honor Society.
Okay, now I'm gonna do some actual magic because that's what I came here to do. So, go ahead, pick one card and I'm not gonna mess up this time.
Good evening, my name's Ethan Walker. And I write songs sometimes.
In third place this evening, please congratulate Miss Emily Goodman.
In second place is Joe Cassidy.
And in first place, please congratulate Ethan Walker.
Have you been wondering how the JV lacrosse team has been going? Mitch has the answer.
The JV lacrosse team faced Thunder Ridge High School on the 25th of April. The lacrosse team had to play in very cold and wet conditions this game, which was very hard on all the players. score at the end of the game was 11-0 in favor of Castleview.
And our next video comes from Caroline Raymond about the play Much Ado About Nothing.
My name is Gavin, and my role is Claudio, a young lord of Florence. This play, I think, was a lot more classic than a lot of previous plays that the theater program has done. Usually we go like more modern or contemporary plays. This one has an older, more Shakespearean feel. We had a lot of struggles during production, as every play does. First of all, we had some attendance issues as time got closer and closer, and then in terms of the set wasn't done being built until about a week before performance. My expectations for the play were actually lower than the turnout, because usually with Shakespeare, people don't really want to come and watch that. But my expectations were low, and they were not achieved. People came. They came and enjoyed the show, and I'm very happy that people came and enjoyed the show. The Shakespearean lines were hard to memorize, but they were hard to memorize in a different way than regular lines, because you had to memorize syntax and you had to speak to the punctuation. So the way that I memorized is I would say it as if I was reciting a poem, all of my lines, and it kind of helped me get through them all easier and be able to remember them easier. I think my favorite part of the play in the actual show was probably scene 8. We're messing with one of the characters to make him fall in love with a character that he hates. And then my favorite backstage moment is definitely the fact that the guy's dressing room had a Keurig machine, hot chocolate during intermission for days.
Our next two videos are going to be brought to you by a member of our staff, Vivian.
After such a controversial election, everyone seems to have an opinion on President Trump. Organizations such as the BBC, MSNBC, Fox News, and even Castleview's own The View have all spoken out in the aftermath. Students and staff from around Castleview have also weighed in on the discussion with opinions from all across the spectrum.
We're tired of politically correct,
One teacher stated, "The public really needs to focus on his mental health. I just read an article about, I think it was 5 Yale psychiatrists who got together and had a discussion about his mental health and how big of a thing it actually is." Another said, "He has so far sticking to what he says he's going to do. I think he's definitely kind of demanding in a way, but kind of strict and knows what we should do." Meanwhile, there are still people who are in the middle of this whole thing. A student said he should just have a solid reason on why he wants to do what he wants to do without stating any further opinion. The way things are running right now, I'd like them to continue in the future. As people express hopes for the future, one thing's for sure. Whether you love Trump or you hate him, you're still free to think whatever you want about him.
Our next video is about seniors playing sports by Sydney Yenny.
Hi, my name is Kylie Peoples. I'm a senior at Castleview High School, and I've been playing lacrosse for 4 years here. It's a little bittersweet. I've had a really good 4 years here at Castleview, being on the varsity Castleview Douglas County combined lacrosse team. I'm really going to miss it here, but I also have college to look forward to since I'm playing lacrosse in a college, so it's a little bittersweet because I know I'll have a future, but it will be my last year here, so. Just get after it, hustle, play hard, talk to the coaches. The coaches want to hear from you. They want to hear, what you have to give, what you want to do, how you want to accomplish things, or what you aspire to do in your high school career in whatever sport you're playing. Honestly, sports has just developed my character and made me who I am. I don't think I'd be the person I am today without, learning how to handle a loss or learning how to handle a big challenge or playing a crappy game or, even winning and learning how to handle those things. So that just kind of helps me to, build my character and make me who I am.
And our last segment for the day is about promposals.
So the theme for this year's prom is Somewhere Only We Know, because it's in Larkspur at Spruce Mountain Ranch, so it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So we kind of decided that it'd kind of be like a little hideout place, so it's Somewhere Only We Know.
I'm not going to prom this year because it's very expensive, and I think it should just kind of be a mainly senior thing, as a senior going away thing for high school. So me and my friends are going to do it next year for senior year.
I am going to prom. I just thought it'd be something that'd be really fun with all my friends. I don't really have a date this year, but who cares, right?
Yes, I am going to prom. I figure it's my senior year, it's my last opportunity to go, so I might as well go and have some fun.
I think some struggles we have when preparing for prom is just getting all of the vendors there and like communicating with a lot of different people, because we have to buy like tablecloths and like get all the centerpieces and like get the DJ there and everything, so just making sure everyone's on the same page is kind of hard.
Before prom, I'm just gonna get ready at my house, and then I'm probably going out for ice cream before the dance.
Actually, I think me and my friends are going fishing before prom, and then we're gonna go get ready together and then go to dinner.
Me and the group I'm going with, we're gonna go get pictures done, and then after that, we're going to Mount Fuji.
What's different about this prom is it's at Spruce Mountain Ranch, so it's like we've never done it there, and we kind of have to set up and do a lot more, whereas in past proms, a lot of the time they do a lot of like the setup and work, and so we've kind of had to be more involved in this prom when planning it.
I'm excited for it to be over because I honestly don't really want to go, but my friends are making me, so.
I have two favorite parts of prom. One is definitely the food table. There's always a ton of snacks and cookies and brownies and stuff. And then the other part is getting to see everybody's dresses, because it's so fun to get to dress up and look super fancy. And so everyone's always like feeling really good about themselves and looks super great. Instead of prom, I'm gonna be working.
I think my favorite part about planning prom is just, it's so exciting, and it's like really just like, I don't know, it's just like an upscale dance compared to our other dances, and so just like decorating and like getting really excited about it because it's such like a fun atmosphere. It's just really exciting.
I'm your host, Tanner Janda.
And I'm Mitch Wilson, and thanks for watching Cvtv. Sizzle bang sizzle.